Howdy Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Blue Lock chapter 320. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable Will Bubba Kitty, who's somewhere around here, hopefully being good keys, and this operation, well, again, literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App, PayPal, and Coffee. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botch localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Digimon Beat Break. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 patron, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there is a stacked fall anime season in full swing, in which we're covering Digimon, Gachakuta, Togenanki, Wandot, Sanda, and Spy Family Season 3 and Boku no Hero Academia Final Season. And there's even more on the way, including Blue Lock Season 3, and actually a live-action adaptation too, which, in my opinion, has a good chance of being better than the anime. Let's be real. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So, well, last chapter of Blue Lock, we learned about the fanaticism formula. And Ego was talking about, like, the origin of soccer and why people like soccer, shit like that. But let's get into this chapter, see what's in store for us today. And this chapter is titled Hero or Death. Okay, we'll change up our tactics in the second half and test out a new pattern. When it comes time to counter, we won't build up with everyone like before. Instead, it'll center on Rin and I passing back and forth, and we'll tear right up the center. I can't believe Rin's going along with this. While everyone else is free to try for your own goals, it's our variable, no top system. Okay, what? What the hell is this style? The double aces are building up? Are they going to counter by themselves? 30 days ago, now we're seeing Rin's training. All right, let's see. Empty your mind. Visualize the void. Empty. Void. Ooh, there's the glass of the one. Yes, empty. Void. Empty. Whoa, cute. Void, howdy. This is so cute. This is so adorable. Because there's Asagi and there's Sei. Howdy, I'm number one. So tepid. You bastards. Oh, wait, there you are, you bastards. No worthless impediments. Whack. Calm, correct, control. Release your fixations. You must find your true essential mind. Damn it. Release them? Screw that! It's impossible! If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be who I am now. I love this. This being the wings. Or like Asagi and Sei kind of being like these chaotic wings. That is sick. That is freaking sick. And I also kind of can't help but think of Takuji in the Elusive Samurai. Like his true form, so to speak. Because we kind of had something similar to that, but instead it was just like straight up skulls of the souls and all that. But yeah, it's just interesting timing, isn't it? My true essential mind is wanting to destroy Asagi and Sei, but the ego I uncovered behind that impulse was I want to score goals while destroying myself. Anything that interferes with that is just an impediment. Time for another point. Knock you out! Yes! That's it, my lumps of talent. To humanity's instinct, soccer's a form of hunting, and strikers are the heroes who strike down their prey. That is an absolute truth. Damn it! In other words, within the world's... damn it, Bakura, you fucking missed. In other words, within the world's greatest hunting grounds, the one with the most suitable abilities and mental fortitude can become the world's greatest striker. Therefore, you must test your egos to see if they reach the level of heroism. I don't know how I feel about that. Like... because when it comes to ego and shit like that, I think most people would think it's a more villainous kind of thing. But then again, good and evil is very subjective. So, well, there's a line you gotta cross to really be evil, but still. They're still coming. Nice one, Anazi. Yeah. Oh, by the way, Anazi is on the upcoming volume cover for Blue Lock. It looks really sick. If we don't get the ball, they ain't gonna stop. Brother, rival, world's best. Those labels signed by someone else are just impediments, which is true. Purify my... Yeah, fuck labels, man. Purify my desire. Remove the limiters on my urge to destroy. That state can't be a sudden rampage. Make it my default setting. Yes! Here comes the wild beast. Yes! I don't need my tongue hanging out to go into beast mode. Yes, let's go! They were cooperating in the build-up, but now he's going off on his own? Wait, all of them are trying for goals. Who am I supposed to stop? Yes, the art of confusion. The art of distraction. Love it. I see you. Yee! An incredible pinpoint pass. As I thought, it's the double aces breaking through. I know you're coming, Rin, but the ball's trajectory is heading here. I'm on track to reach it a moment before him. It's all according to plan. Isagi, if you use your logic to turn yourself into a tool for victory, then I'll give myself over to pleasure and sell my soul to adrenaline. Yes, let's go! I'm so happy that Rin has mastered the chaos. Well, for the most part, mastered the chaos. Because that was kind of holding Rin back, was letting the chaos go out of control. Kind of like, the best example of this is like, God, I've been making a lot of Dragon Ball comparisons for this manga, but it's kind of like the Ozaru transformation. Because we saw it with Goku, and we saw it with Gohan, that they couldn't control the transformation at all, and they would just rampage, and it would be chaotic as fuck. But Vegeta, on the other hand, and, you know, the rest of the Saiyans pretty much, I could do it, he trained to control the beast inside of him, the Ozaru. And because of that, he has a strong ass weapon at his beck and call. Well, he does have the ability to make blunt waves, or I mean, Bulma could make a blunt wave for him, so I mean, yeah, but hell, that's even more control too. Because that means he doesn't need the moon to transform. I know GT ain't canon, but still, I had to bring it up. Otherwise, I would get shit in my comment section. You've reached it, Rinatoshi. The will to live as a hero with no fear of death. Wait, what? I feel like this is a Vegeta moment. Is a Vegeta moment if you think about it, because remember, I talked about this in this video, or in Blue Lock Live reactions a lot, is that with Vegeta, in order for him to reach Ultra Ego, he had to let go of these burdens of being the burdens of the Saiyans on his shoulders, and that would be an impediment, obviously, and that's what Rin did here. He let go of these impediments and is doing it for himself. So, you freak, hero or death, is that it? Yeah, it's 3-0. I cleared my impediments and awoke my essence. He's stuck in his tongue. God, I can't help but think of Vegeta though. It's like Rin is on the way to Ultra Ego. He ain't there yet. And also, we still did not see how Vegeta obtained Super Saiyan God. And that really, really bothers me. Because I feel like that would involve getting rid of his ego, too, to an extent. But not as much as Ultra Ego did. And, man, I just can't help but think that Rin's not an Ultra Ego yet. He's not. Well, you could say it's Master Ego form in no sense, but it's not Ultra Ego, if that makes sense. But I really hope we do get to see Rin go into full, because of this now, because he's able to get rid of his impediments, is transform into Ultra Ego in this game. I don't think it would be mastered Ultra Ego, mind you. No. It's going to use a lot of stamina. But mastered Ultra Ego, I want to see that when Sei gets involved. When Sei comes to the party, that's when I want Rin to like really unleash Ultra Ego, or awaken his Ultra Ego, if that makes sense. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What you guys think of this idea of heroes here? Like, it just, for me, it just doesn't feel right, because this is we're dealing with anti-heroes up in here. That's what Blue Lock has been. It's been obviously more anti-heroes than anything else. And I really, really, really don't like that it's just straight up hero. But then again, good and evil are subjective, so. But let me know what you guys think about that. What do you guys think about Rin becoming saying that he is a hero? And can you kind of like, I can't help but think of Vegeta when he hit Ultra Ego. So I feel like we're gonna get there soon. I do. But do you guys think it will be in this game? I don't think so. It's got to be either when Sei comes into play, which I really, really hope that's going to be the case, or it's going to be we might see it in France. Oh, they play up against France. We could. I wouldn't mind that, actually. I wouldn't. Because you're dealing with Loki, and Loki is a beast. So I'm very curious what you guys think. Do you guys think that this is, like I do, like this is like the start of the Ultra Ego awakening? And do you think, not only that, do you think that we'll get the Ultra Ego, the full-on Ultra Ego awakening, and maybe even, I wouldn't say mastered Ultra Ego, but at least, maybe mastered Ultra Ego when they when Sei comes into the picture? Or do you think that it's just going to be at least like the Ultra Ego awakening? I kind of want the Ultra Ego awakening for when Sei comes into play. I think that would just make more sense from a narrative standpoint. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kick it so we can keep bringing you more Blue Lock content. A few ways you could do that: donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Coffee, purchase something off our Amazon wish list. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. And until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.